So my life during, before, and just after has completely changed.
Without students at Lahainaluna High School, it would be really challenging to start sports.
We're starting to see signs of rebuilding, renovation, just a new life here on Maui. And there are so many different programs that are contributing to this right now. But the one that I see that has the potential of being more dynamic and more useful within our community than almost any other is the First Tee.
Hi, my name is Joy Ruggiero, and I am the Program Director for First Tee Hawaii and Hawaii State Junior Golf Association. A few weeks ago, we got a call from the athletic director at Lahainaluna letting us know that they didn't have a lead coach for the season that was starting within a couple of days. And at First Tee, we really pride ourselves on the caliber and level of our coaches, how much they care for the community. And immediately we thought about Coach John, who is a West Side local. He has been a pillar in the junior golf community for the West Side before the fires, but especially after the fires. He dedicates so much of his time and his love to the game of golf. So we wanted to find a way that First Tee could support these kids and support their coach and support their season. We decided to run First Tee practice sessions for Lahainaluna golf team here at the beautiful Ka'anapali golf course. And it's been amazing to see how these kids are just so resilient. They're willing to just come and show up, play their best golf, play their best game, and learn from their teammates and learn from their mistakes and learn from their triumphs along the way.
Day on Wednesday here, home day for Lahainaluna. We're playing at the Ka'anapali golf course, the Royal course today. And we're playing against Maui High. This is our fourth match. We're 1-2 currently, and we're just trying to keep the win streak alive from last Friday for our first win.
Owen Hegerness. I'm a junior at Lahainaluna. So I moved here from Minnesota when I was younger. Played a lot of hockey growing up, and they don't have a lot of that here. So me and my dad came down here to play golf in the Fit Club one time. And I just kind of started loving the game, started practicing it, playing competitively, and now I just always play it. So at the start of the season, we lost our old coach, Bill Tatro, just couldn't really do it anymore. Coach John came in, been great. Specifically this season for me, I've been trying to shoot low numbers, kind of junior year, got to post some. Had a few even par rounds, had a few 40 rounds, but looking forward to the rest of the season.
My name is Christopher Malari. I'm a freshman at Lahainaluna. Personally, before golf, I used to play baseball and just other sports like tennis and stuff, so it was kind of just similar in a sense, like you're swinging like a racket or a club and you're hitting a ball. And during quarantine, it was pretty hard, or just like COVID, to play baseball because I had asthma and I couldn't work with a mask on. So I had to, figure out something that was less like strenuous or less, didn't take as much effort. Coach John, I love him. He's a great guy. I like how he kind of speaks to the whole team. He doesn't really like to single out players, and I like his teaching style. It's not very exact, where he'll give you this and you have to try it out and it doesn't work. He kind of like eases you into it, and if it doesn't work out, it's okay. You can play how you want to play.
My name is Jonathan Tempest. currently working for Kaanapali Golf Course. I'm the head teaching pro here, as well as I teach classes for First Tee, and I'm coaching the Lahainaluna golf team as well too. My early mentor was my father. He taught me everything. He was my coach as well. And as much as he was like a mentor and a coach to me, there was one other person that helped me out. There was a head pro at the golf course of Kalawasi Country Club by the name of Brian Crum. And whenever we would practice or play, he would always say, sometimes vanilla is better than chocolate. And he just meant that, you know, the fancy way isn't always the best way. Yeah, so having Nicola with me is amazing. It's a blessing, really. And it's a blessing that he even likes golf. Because at the time when he started, I had torn my pec, so I wasn't even playing any golf. And I was just watching the Ryder Cup, and he was watching it on TV with me, and he was like, what's that? At like 2 years old. And he said, I want to do that. And I was like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, I hadn't tried to like put a golf club in his hand, nothing. Hadn't said, hey, try this. He goes, I want to do that, I want to do that. He kept bugging me for like a week. So I bought him a little club, and sure enough, he studied the guy on TV. He was looking at him like how he's swinging, he does it, he goes out and hits it, starts hitting it. This was, he was just a little over 2 years old. And then it just snowballed from there. So I ended up having a conversation with Jonathan Conrad, the AD over at Lahainaluna. And I told him, I don't know, I don't think it's gonna work. I just didn't have the ways and means to be able to do it and to live on Maui at the time. And then First Tee got involved, Mr. Rolfing and Joy. We kind of made some things happen where it could possibly work. And once I got into it and started doing it, like coaching these guys is awesome. Like the camaraderie, the ability to like pass down knowledge that like I've learned and just sometimes things you take advantage of that you think you already know, and then be able to just to pass that knowledge down to help other people out. Yeah, so my life during, before, and just after has completely changed. It's a 180-degree flip. So obviously jobs were lost, some personal life things had changed, so. Definitely some challenges, and but to where it's come today is amazing, because you can't see it when you're going through it. But I was talking to somebody about this earlier today. Is like sometimes they say do what you love, but sometimes you don't know what you love until you start doing something, and then you start to figure some stuff out. And you know, it's rewarding to be able to work with people and be at the golf course and doing something that I loved since I was young that I kind of had veered away from a little bit. And that little guy, my son, kind of brought me back to it. So it's been amazing, but tough, like very, very challenging. And everybody has their own challenges, and it's, you know, it's just what it is. It's been a time for resolve and a time for working hard and putting one foot in front of the other and just kind of keep going, knowing that like the more you work, the more you do, things are going to get better, you know? You know, maybe a little thing to everybody that's out there is just like, there's gonna be good times and there's gonna be bad times. There's gonna be ebb and there's gonna be flow. And that you just have to keep going, and you have to, it's a funny thing to say trust the process, but you have to have a process, you have to have a goal, you have to work. I hear so many people thinking it's just gonna happen to them, but you have to put in the work. Like in life, whatever it is you wanna do or get to or be or whatever, you have to put in the work and you have to do it. And you just have to trust the process. It's not fast. It's tedious sometimes, and it feels like you're failing most of the times, which you are, and that's how you're learning. So you just keep on that path and just believe in what you need to believe in. That's what it's all about. It's about the community. It's about the leadership, the camaraderie, and the willingness to be there to mentor, to show other people like how much it means to the younger generation to see someone that's just in front of them, but doing what they want to do. With Lahainaluna taking the win,